Women come rushing into the hallway where Erica and the boys and I were located. I was embarrassed, to say the least. Quincy and I decided it was time to give up the act and put down the flowers. My mother comes strolling into the hallway as she looks like nothing could ruin her day. Hey Ma, I came here to apologize to you, Ma. Why didn't you just call me over the phone? My mother asked me. I knew I had to be here to tell you in person. I'm sorry for the way I've been acting towards you these past few days. It's fine, Leroy. You're my son. I can never stay mad at you, she tells me. Thanks, Ma. And my mother walks up to me and hugs me. The whole crowd applauds. Some older ladies I saw were crying in the background. This sight was really something. My mother stops hugging me and says to everyone, "Go back and enjoy yourselves." Everyone leaves and goes back to their festivities. As the dust settles, the only question left to ask was why was Erica there at the party? As I look over to Erica to ask her why she was there, I saw and most definitely heard her and Kyle arguing. "What are you doing, flirting with Leroy like you were just then?" He asked her. Kyle asked her. It was Kyle. I was having a little fun. I knew it was him the whole time. Erica replies back. Goes, "I know that, but you're not answering the question, Erica. Why were you flirting with Leroy when you're my girl?" She goes, maybe it's because I felt like it.
Oh, so you just felt like feeling on his chest. How would you feel if I fell on some other girl's chest, huh?
How would you feel?
I wouldn't care.
She goes, "I wouldn't care. You wouldn't care." What? Oh, I see what's going on here. You want to leave me for him, don't you? Kyle asks her. And she goes, "I don't have to leave you for him because I could just leave you." Erica stated. Crazy. Erica, I don't even see why I keep trying to keep this relationship together. You know, I'm through with it, he says.
Me too.
He marches out the door as Erica stands in the hallway watching him leave. I have to do something. Erica, wait, I tell her. You don't mean that. You love Kyle. You can't break up with him.
I don't want him anymore. I just broke up with him.
Oh God, no. No. I have to get him to come back, I exclaim. Here I am sprinting outside, trying to save my friend's relationship. Kyle, wait. Stop. Don't leave. What? Kyle barks at me. Whoa, dude, whoa. I had nothing to do with this. Erica probably touched me because she knew it would irk you. That's it. You know what, Leroy? I tried being a true friend to you. What did it get me? My girlfriend dumping me for you? A chump. Now wait a minute, Kyle. I ain't no chump. And then he tells me, yes, you are a chump. You were the biggest chump if I had ever seen one. Take that back, Kyle. Take it back now. I don't think I will, you chump, he told me. And that right then and there was when my signal turned on. Those are fighting words. I tackled Kyle to ensure he would never call me a chump again. Take it back. Take it back, I urge him. No, Kyle yells back at me. At this point, we're in the front lawn of the place and wrestling each other. He puts me in a submission lock. But I counter the headlock with a back suplex. I don't know WWE pro wrestling stuff like that. Okay, yeah. Got some skills in that, some training in that. At this point, we're both down. But then Kyle somehow manages to knee me in my side. I don't think you actually realize how bad that actually hurts. And we tussle for a few more seconds until Quincy comes in and breaks up the fight. What are y'all doing? Are y'all crazy or something? You know, Quincy shouts at us both. He started it, Kyle shouted at me. Or at Quincy about me. I'll finish it, I yell back. Then Quincy states, I don't care who started it. Now, you both know the code. Bros before Leroy! Leroy? Kyle? And my mother shouts from the porch, Leroy! Kyle? What's going on over there? Nothing, Ma, I yell back at her. We're just boys being boys, Mrs. M, Kyle replies. Alright, well don't play too rough, okay? My mom yells back. Okay, Ma, I shout back. She closes the door and suddenly I feel like fighting again. I push Quincy off of me and head straight for Kyle. As I'm running towards Kyle, Kyle swings at my head with his right fist. He clocks me square in the side of my face. Alright? And then I'm like, it's just fading. I started to feel myself fade and fading off. And then I came back up and swung for the fences. Swinging left and right. Swinging left and right. Trying to connect on my punches. Little did I know Kyle was a trained MMA fighter. He's out here dodging my strikes. You know, well, my strikes, you know, look like I'm a bird flapping his wings. Hawks or falcons, which have you. Up to this point, I had a pretty good record in street fights, but against Kyle, I knew how to pull out all the stops. I wanted to beat him. If I wanted to beat him. We fought 3 times before. He's beaten me all 3 times. Not this time, Kyle. This one's mine. A brief moment of crouching down on the ground, collecting some dirt as I'm balling up my fists. Now is my moment. And phew, I throw all the dirt into Kyle's face. All of it. All the dirt into Kyle's face. He's blinded and he can't see. Now I'm gonna run up and tackle him again. Here I go. No, wait, I'm caught. Take that, Leroy, Kyle says after he counters my running tackle and picks me up and drops me on my back. Ah, my back. My back. You dropped me on my back, I cried out. Sorry, bro, but that's what you get for trying to blind me. I'm sorry, bro, but that's what you get for trying to blind me, Kyle states upset. Then I use that time I have to kick him in the groin. Wow! Wow! This mic's off. Go to the camera. Ow! Kyle screams in pain. Man, that had to hurt, Kyle remarks. I mean, okay guys, you punished each other enough. Now stop. Ah! I'm yelling as my battle cry. Ah! I'm yelling as my battle cry. Now, I tackle Kyle once again. I'm holding him under my armpit, you know, trying to make him submit, but now, he's really biting me! Get off of him! Quincy shouts as he pulls me off Kyle. He bit me! I scream irritated. I don't care, Leroy. Now. You both need to talk things out. I can't stand when you two fight like this, Quincy's admitting. I am done, Kyle states, as he's still holding on to his nether regions. Because I kicked him in the groin. Yep, kick to the groin. Look, fool. I don't know what you're talking about. Erica's your girl. She likes you, I try telling Kyle. Oh yeah? Well, I've seen the way she looks at you. I'm going home, Kyle tells me and Quincy. Now I'm seeing him talking and walking off while holding his groin like he's Michael Jackson or something. I don't get it. It's like he heard that I was talking to her behind his back or something, I tell Quincy. I wonder where he got that idea from. Quincy remarks. Yeah, me too, Erica says from behind us. What? Were you watching us from around the corner this whole time? I ask her. Yes, Erica replies. Are you happy now, Erica? You pitted us against each other. And now me and your boyfriend are no longer friends anymore. He's not my boyfriend, she announces to me. Well, he sure looked like it to me when you were kissing him a few days ago. There's some things that you don't understand yet, Leroy, Erica says to me. I understand just fine. I understand that you led my friend Kyle to believe that you and I were a thing, but we're not a thing. He goes, just because you saw me with him, you think that makes me his girl, Erica tells me. Yes, Erica. I do think it makes you his girl. I don't like you like that. After what you did to Kyle, I don't think I ever will. Then fine. I don't like you like that either, Erica says to me. I don't know why you showed up here in the first place. My mother doesn't associate herself with people like you, I say back to her. And then she goes, oh really? Okay. Well, I'll just be leaving then, Erica replies, running inside to get her stuff. Quincy was trying to keep the peace, but he saw that I was distraught. He goes, hey man, are you alright? I say, I'll be fine. Kyle hits as much as he reads. Not much, I joke. That's not what I meant, Leroy. I mean losing a friend, Quincy urges. Kyle was never my friend, I explained to Quincy. What? You don't mean that? He was here with you today to help you sneak into your mother's bridal shower. And I explained to him, all Kyle ever did was freeload. He asked me for stuff all the time. Even when we'd hang out, he'd always plan to do something at my place. Yeah, but he liked to hang out with y'all. Like to hang out with y'all. Quincy goes, no, Quincy. He wanted to save money. That date which I accompanied him on, he told me that I could only come and sit with them if I paid for everyone's food. It was him and his date. They probably had other things to do that night and didn't want you cramping their style. Look, Kyle probably thought you wouldn't want to pay that tab, so he might have told you that so you wouldn't sit with him or with them. There's more, Quincy. Much more. When he needed money to pay off his credit card debt after he spent most of his time in college buying expensive things, he asked me to pay it off for him. Quincy goes, you didn't pay it off, did you? No, Quincy. I didn't have to pay off anything because he knew I would do it. He's been abusing my kindness like he's been abusing Erica. What are you talking about, Leroy? Erica's not being abused. Quincy goes, okay, I have to tell you the truth, I say to Quincy. As we watch Erica march out of the building that houses my mom's bridal shower, I stop her before she leaves. Wait, Erica, I told him. You told him what, Leroy? Well, part of it anyway. Just stay here. We can't put on this act anymore, I tell her. What are you saying? Quincy asks me, confused at what I said. I'm saying that this whole thing was a setup, I admit to Quincy. You mean that this wasn't about you apologizing to your mother? Quincy wonders. Well, it was part of it. But coming here was mostly about getting Erica to break up with Kyle. I actually could have just apologized to my mother over the phone. Wait. Hold up a second. You planned this whole thing? Quincy asked me. Yes, Quincy, I did. But why? He's your best friend. And wait, you were trying to lie to me too? I'm not proud of it, but yes. Why though? I'll tell you why, Quincy. Just give me 5 minutes and I'll explain everything to you.